Hey, Aaron with Rise for More, the top 4 reasons why your students are dropping off your mats and quitting your program. Yes, take that personal. And my favorite one that you gotta go fix is the last one. Saving it, so stay to the end of the video so you can improve your floor so you don't have that problem anymore. First one, listen to this, guys. There's a secret to happiness in life. What is it? The secret to happiness in life is this word right here, the P word, and it's progress, baby. Progress equals happy. So listen, why are they quitting? Because they're not making progress, or they are, this is the worst part, guys, they're making progress, but they're not feeling it or seeing it because you're not pointing it out to them. You're giving them too much, hey, good job, and not enough specifics on, hey, Mrs. Smith, did you see how your son did that kick today? Listen, he wasn't able to do that 2 weeks ago. Listen, you have to remind the parents where their kid was. So for me, I've been in martial arts 4 decades. Do you think I can actually remember off the top of my head what it felt like when I was 6, 7, 12, 15, 25? No. But if I look at video, I'm like, oh yeah, I remember that. Man, I was not as good as I thought I was. Let's don't watch those videos, okay? So listen, your students, your parents, who are the actual customers, not the kid, they need to be reminded where their kid was, and you gotta do that often. So progress equals happiness. And listen, here's the thing is they're quitting because they don't think they're getting closer to the goal. They're out of tune with it because they think now, after a while, they're not learning something new. For them, progress is new and not the fact that they got faster or stronger or more accurate on a technique. So you gotta remind them progress equals happiness. Okay, so listen, that one you can solve, and it takes a lot of work and it has to be a team effort. You have to know where the student's going, and it takes a little time, effort, energy, and focus and attention, okay? So you can fix that one, you need to fix it, make it happen, okay? All right, so the next one, commitments. How many of you guys have heard about this, okay? And I'm gonna put them up here. All right, what's this one? Soccer. I think it's, is there an E in soccer? I don't even know. Because you know what? It's not even a real thing for me. All right, if you're a soccer fan, I like football and not this kind of football. I'm talking about USA football, the real kind. Soccer. What else do we have? Volleyball. All right, what other kind of balls? Let's just put big old ball up here. It's that BS stuff. Listen, the reason why they quit karate or martial arts or whatever program you want to call it to go play these sports is because they get to go, play the game. And they are taking your classes and they start getting good. When they get good, listen, there's only 3 ways to really test out your martial arts skills. One, you take belt tests. You probably do that, okay? Some of you guys do it way too much. You become that belt factor because you don't know how to show all the progress without giving them a belt. Second way is you gotta compete. You gotta go, play the game. So if you came to soccer practice or golf practice every single day with your coach, and you're like, hey coach, I'm ready to go test out my skills. And like, let's go play the game of soccer. No. You can't play. We're not letting you play. You're just gonna practice the rest of your life. You guys are letting them practice karate all the time. They never get to play. So they're like, mommy, I wanna go do what my other friends are doing. So the commitment level changes because they got other commitments they sign up for because they say, you know what, I wanna be like my friends. They're playing a game on Saturdays. I don't get to play the game of baseball, right? Or play the game of karate, so they go to play baseball instead.
Hey guys, we'll get you right back to the video here in a second. If you want to scale your company, if you want to grow your company, click this link below right now. One of our team members is going to reach out to you in the next 24 hours, and we're going to help guide you through the process. We have the goal of impacting business owners in the martial arts space around the world so we can impact our kids, our future, and build resilience through everybody. And I know you can create heaven on earth through your business. So I want you to go to the next level in your business. Click this link below and we'll reach out to you. And I promise, I will over-promise and over-deliver, and we'll back up that faith all the time that you're gonna go to the next level personally, professionally, financially, and I can't wait to personally meet you.
So other commitments pull the energy away. That's why they're quitting. You think, oh man, I'm competing against soccer. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Let me ask you a question. Does your program have some kind of built-in event where they're testing their ability, whether it's an inter-school competition, you go to a competition, even if I'm not a competition school, make some kind of way that they can track the progress outside of belt testing. Because we already talked about progress equals happiness, and now there are other commitments. These ball sports that you're worried about that are stealing your students from you, they're not stealing your students. You didn't give them something to go compete with, to go challenge themselves. So when they sit around their friends that played baseball and they did this whole season of tournaments and they got to play the game. Listen, who wants to do football practice? You ever done football practice? No, it's not fun. Okay, playing the game? Oh yeah, baby, let's go. If you can just play the game. Look at these old athletes as they get older. They make their contracts. I don't want to practice. I don't want to do preseason. I'll show up and I'll play the game. All right? Because they don't want to go through their body through all that hell. You're putting your kids in karate classes. You're making them do belt testings. And you're losing them to something that is pulling energy away. All right, what's the next one? All right, next one here. Matter of fact, let's get some of this off of here because I like to write up here so we can see the big old words. All right, next one. This is the one that you guys get so frustrated with parents because you're like, they don't understand the costs, okay? What's this one right here? Value. It's never too expensive in your program, but here's the problem. You have a value proposition. So anytime a parent says, you know what, it feels like we're always paying for something, it's just getting too expensive, we can't afford it. What they're really saying is they don't understand the value anymore. So when value, okay, so if you have costs over here, whatever the cost of your program is, testing has a cost to it, you know, they go to a tournament, they got to buy equipment, everything, the costs start doing this. And so what might have been, you know, $199 a month when they first started, and then they add on all the different programs, their costs are just soaring up. And at some point, there's a line where they don't feel like they're getting this anymore. And where's that line? Where's it happening? I bet you could check metrics. Where are people dropping off when they join their program? Or why don't they join that next level program that you offer them? I can't understand why they don't want to do this. It looks like it's great. The kid deserves it. He wants to do it. But the parent no longer understands the value proposition. So listen, price is never a problem when this stays above your costs. So how do you make sure you solve that problem? You got to obviously all the time be in audit mode of like, let me ask myself, would I be willing to pay for this? You should always ask, would I pay for my kids to go through a program with this? Is it enough value where the cost doesn't matter? That you'll get rid of something. You'll start going, spending dumb money somewhere like at Starbucks or whatever like that, okay? 4 times in a week. So you can put your kid in a martial arts program because you see the value of where they're going. But as soon as that value and the cost exceeds that, they're like, you know what? We could go on a vacation instead of doing karate. We could go buy this thing over here for our house over here instead of karate. They start seeing it as a bill as opposed to an investment in their child's education. How do you fix that? Again, is audit all the time. Listen, I'm always conscious of this. My job is for the price to continue to go up and for the value to always beat it. They both are in a race, okay? And the value's gotta always win. When people are easy to pay, and there's no objection ever, oh, that means your price is too low. So you got to make sure that there should be some point where it's like, oh, there's some friction and value right here is kind of edging out, but it's got to always edge out the price. If you do that, listen, I'm telling you, it's going to solve everything. All right, now, last one for today. I don't even want the marker for this one. I'm going to tell you right here. Here's what I believe is the #1 reason why kids quit your program. And I want you to hear this very clearly, because this is the hardest one and the easiest one to solve at the same time. Listen, the #1 reason kids quit your martial arts program, it's you. You've lost your passion. You've lost your connection. Because think about this, when you've got that trial, that trial come in, you're like, oh, hey, I'm Master Aaron. And you're introducing them, you show them the school, and you're all excited. Hey, I can't wait. And you're telling mom, hey, we're gonna do boom, we're gonna boom, we're gonna bah, and we're gonna do all this with your kid. You're so pumped. You're falling in love with the student that's about to be your student. And you're promising them everything. And they sign up and they pay you. And you're excited at first class, hey, listen, we gotta make sure this happens. You're worried about the first class experience. That you should, but now they've been with you for 3 months. Or 3 years, or 6 years. And you start treating them like, oh, I know they're coming to class today, no big deal. Oh, they weren't here today, not a big deal. I know they're probably doing something, I saw something. You make assumptions. You start treating them more like their family, okay? And by the way, some of you guys don't treat your family very good, so that's not good. You fall out of love with that student, and you start just understanding that they're just part of it. They just accept it. You take it for granted because you've fallen out of love, and you'll treat a prospect that hasn't paid you $1 better than you'll treat somebody who's been with you for 6 years and paid you tens of thousands of dollars. We're all guilty of it. It's hard to keep that energy going. Think about this. When you were dating that girl, how did you fight? You went all, you were like smelling good, shaved up, right? Took her to the nicest restaurants, been married for 6, 7 years, start taking the person for granted. How do you keep the fire alive? You have to have alignment with making sure that everyone understands the mission, and you have to be a great leader, not an average leader. I'm gonna tell you, the average martial arts instructor out in the world, I go watch a class, and I can see that they're mentally somewhere else. They might be going through the checkpoint. They might be a great person on how they can engage, but I don't see them pointing out progress to people. We talked about that. I don't see them making corrections. I don't see them fighting for their students. And listen, you want to solve everything? When you're doing this, you'll always be showing them the progress, telling them the progress, connecting with the parents about the progress. They'll never want to go play volleyball, soccer, whatever the other sports are, because they're so drawn by your energy and your passion, they can't even think and fathom about going anywhere else because their kid is invested in what you're taking them on, a journey to be a better person, not just a better martial artist. Oh, and by the way, you'll create opportunities for them to go compete. You'll create opportunities, not just competitions for karate, to compete against themselves. So they are playing the game of martial arts, not just taking martial arts as an education. If you solve and make sure that your passion is always in check, and you take care of yourself every single day, and you stay in love with your students, you stay in love with teaching, you stay in love, you lead with your heart, everything else will fall in line. So listen, audit yourself. Do you really love what you do still? Or do you need a little spark right now? If you need that, we want to be the people to help you with that. Listen, hey, I'm Hensley with Rise for More. I'm a martial artist, been doing this for my entire life. I've been through those battles. I've lost my passion at times. So sometimes the best way to do this is change your environment. Go to a workshop, go to a seminar, invest in yourself, just like your students are investing in you. And if you do that, your business, you will go to the next level and you'll rise.